welcome back to my channel. I'm still ill, but I got a green arrow, so I'm in a very, very good mood. Do let me know in the comments how many points you got, because I'm surprised at how well my team did. I wasn't feeling fully confident this game week, but thankfully we did well and we are back in the top 100k, which is very exciting. Before I get into this video and go through how my team did and my future transfer plans, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on other bits of social media. All of the links are in the description below. I went to the Forest Wolves game on Saturday, which was wild. So much happened, but I did post some photos of that over on my Instagram, so do check those out. And now we will get into this video. My live rank is 99,235. We have just scraped into the top 100k and we are taking it. 129 points in total. I absolutely love this Fantasy Football Hub feature where it shows your live rank. I try my best not to check my live rank during the weekend, but sometimes I'm just too tempted, and it's really, really helpful being able to see exactly where I am, because sometimes I will use the FPL app and it will tell me I'm ranking so high, but it hasn't actually updated. But let's have a look at the team. So, Kepa, conceded 2 goals against Villa, and that was a really tough one because I had Ollie Watkins and he scored a goal. So there was so many mixed emotions there. I didn't actually really celebrate it. I wasn't that happy. But that Chelsea game, are we surprised that Potter's out? No. Are we surprised Lampard's back in? Yes. But I'm kind of here for it. It feels nostalgic and the fans are happy. But I am a little bit concerned about what this means for Kepa in goal. I don't know if Lampard was a massive fan of Mendy, so I don't know whether now Kepa is at risk, but we will sort that out with the wildcard situation. And I have changed my wildcard plans. I'm sure no one is surprised, but I'll go into that shortly. So against Villa was really disappointing, and it was doubly disappointing because I also had Chilwell in defence. So we went off to a great start. He also picked up a yellow card, so he got me 0 points against Villa. Not the best. But then it was okay because against Liverpool, Kepa picked up the save point. They kept a clean sheet. So, and Chilwell also picked up 3 bonus points against Liverpool. So they kind of redeemed themselves. The Liverpool game was frustrating to watch. I am a Chelsea fan, but we were the better side. We should have won that. But having 2 goals disallowed by VAR, I find it so hard having Chelsea players on my team. I think I might have to wildcard them all out because it's emotional stress. Although I'm hoping, can we count it as new manager bounce when we've got Lampard back? Hopefully there's some sort of bounce in the next game week and we do really, really well and don't concede any goals. That's what I'm going to pray for. Then coming into the defence, Trippier, he got those attacking returns against Man United. He picked up an assist, he picked up 3 bonus points, and he kept a clean sheet. This is why Trippier is on everyone's team. He is so, so impressive. He is just the defender that keeps on giving. It was slightly less exciting against West Ham, didn't keep a clean sheet, and they did concede a goal. And the goal was from Zuma, again, conflicted because he was on my team. Then Estepinian. This is annoying. So against Brentford, they did concede 3 goals. So he only got me 1 point, but he kept me a clean sheet against Bournemouth. So I got 7 points in total with him. We've gone through Chilwell. Zuma, now this really paid off because I was going to bring in Shaw, and then in my previous video I said that everyone was bringing in Shaw. I wanted to do something slightly different, so I went for Zuma. He kept a clean sheet against Southampton, secured 6 points from that, and then he scored against Newcastle. I did not see this coming. He did concede 5 goals, so he lost 2 points, but getting that goal in, I love it. When a defender gets an assist or a goal, it just feels like such a win. But the decision to go Zuma over Shaw did pay off. Then coming into my midfield, Rashford, I won't lie, I was really happy when he only got 2 points against Newcastle. They lost 2-0, and I thought I'd made the right captaincy choice and was feeling very, very smug. And then he goes and gets 10 points against Brentford. Obviously he scored. It's such a Rashford thing. It was going to happen. Apologies, I've just had a coughing fit. My voice is going to go, so I will try and get through this as quickly as possible. Rashford did pick up 2 bonus points as well, so he got 12 points in total. I won't beat myself up too much about the fact that I didn't captain him. It wouldn't have made the biggest difference. Well done to Rashford captainers though, because you made a very sound decision. Maddison, the most disappointing person on my team this game week. 4 points in total, and Leicester had the double. He only got 2 points, both against Palace and Villa. I really hope he does something big soon because I brought him onto my team and I was expecting a couple of hauls. Hopefully this week is the week that will happen, but if not, he will be wildcarded out immediately. And then coming to my captain, I went for McAllister. I was nervous about this. He scored against Brentford and they drew 3-3. Annoyingly, he did pick up the yellow card. But I was feeling quite smug after that first game. And then against Bournemouth, only got 3 points. So we got 18 in total. I don't know. I just feel as though he could have done more, but it's fine. We will move on. It's still a decent score. Saka, 1 point. So I got the news that Saka, well, I heard the rumour that Saka was going to be benched this game week. And at first I thought it was April Fool's, so I just ignored it. By the time I actually took it seriously and saw that other people making transfers, it was too late. The deadline had passed. I was going to bring in Fernandes. So at least he didn't score a hat-trick and go absolutely wild, because I would have been kicking myself and probably not filming this video. So Saka only got me 1 point, but I want him long-term. It's fine if he had an off week. And then Ødegaard, thank goodness I bench boosted. He was first up on my bench. He got an assist and he got a bonus point against Leeds. So that was very, very good. Then Tony, he scored a goal against Brighton and he picked up 3 bonus points. This great performance and the lack of the yellow card has made this week's transfer decision so hard. I was hoping he was going to pick up the yellow and get suspended, but no, he's still going strong and I want to keep him this game week, but I just don't think I can. And then Watkins, my absolute golden boy. This man just gets better and better each week. It was a real pain that he scored against Chelsea because I couldn't celebrate. I was really disappointed. I was unhappy. He scored the goal. He picked up 2 bonus points. He did really well, which is so annoying because it destroyed my defence and it hurt me emotionally. But then he scored against Leicester and picked up 3 bonus points, which I could celebrate. So 17 points in total. I did not consider captaining Watkins whatsoever, but I wish I had. It's the classic. He got 1 point less than my captain. He did so well. It was really, really good. And I think I will hold on to him for quite a while. He's consistent. He doesn't get those massive hauls, but he does score basically every game recently. He's doing really, really well. And then Kane I transferred in. Obviously he scored against Everton, but that was the flattest game I've ever watched in my life. 1-1. I didn't enjoy it. I think I went out halfway through to get a McFlurry. But he also got 2 bonus points. So he got me 7 points in total. And then we have touched on my bench. So on my bench, I had Kane, me, Ødegaard, and Navas. Navas, I thought, was a really, really smart pick for me to bring in. I thought it was going to make me stand out and everyone would say, well done for bringing him in, because Forest fixtures look great. It wasn't. Conceded both games. I was at the Wolves game on Saturday and it was probably one of the most hostile games I've ever been to. I always praise the City Ground because the atmosphere is absolutely incredible, but this game, tensions were high. There was a ruckus on the pitch. I actually posted about it on my TikTok, so do follow me at Yelena FPL because I did a brief match day vlog, which was fun. And then Ben Mee conceded both games, only 3 points in total. Nothing really to get that excited about. He may have his days numbered on my team, which is sad because I am a massive fan of Ben Mee, but Brentford's fixtures aren't looking the best and I don't know if I trust their defence. But let's have a chat about what my upcoming transfer plans are. I made the statement about 10 times in my last video that I was 100% going to be using my wildcard this week. I'm not. I don't think there's any need, to be honest. There aren't any massive changes I want to make. And I am apprehensive about using my wildcard because the last time I used it, I ended up taking out all of these players that then did really, really well. And it was just for the sake of it, to be honest. So I'm trying to be a little bit more patient. My plan is now to use my free hit in game week 32. I will tackle the blank game week that way, and then wildcard in 34. And in that case, I can load up on City, Brighton, Man United players and take advantage of the double game weeks. That's the plan. It may not happen, but that's what I'm going to try and stick with. And I also don't feel like I have the mental capacity right now to put together a good wildcard team. I'm quite disappointed this week because I was hoping Haaland was still going to have an injury and he wouldn't be back and I wouldn't have to think about bringing him in or how to bring him back in. My plan was to target Mings and bring him in. However, before recording, I saw photos from City's training and Haaland is there jumping around looking very fit and healthy. So now I have quite the headache because I just don't have enough money in the bank. My original plan was to do me to Mings so I can still get him and then Tony to Haaland, but I'm 0.1 million short, which is typical. This always happens. My alternative is this team. So I could go for Young instead of Mings, and that means I still have my Villa player, and they're playing Forest. And it's an away fixture for Forest as well. So I can see Villa's defence doing really, really well and keeping a clean sheet. I don't know if I necessarily want this long term because it's Forest, then Newcastle, then Brentford. Can see them conceding in those 2 games. but I could then just bench Young. I am still nervous about taking Tony out because going back to his old club, I can just see him being so smug, getting a hat-trick. It'll be like, was it the game against Leeds when he scored a hat-trick and everyone had transferred him out? I just have deja vu to that. But then I do need to keep reminding myself he is one yellow card away from being suspended, and then who knows what's happening with the whole betting, gambling ban. So maybe it's better to just take him out now, bring in Haaland and not miss out potentially. But I feel uneasy about it. I'm really happy with the front three of Watkins, Kane and Tony. There's no point taking out Kane because Spurs are playing Bournemouth and that's going to be a big game, I can imagine. And I can just see Kane being absolutely on fire for that. And I only recently brought Kane in, so I feel as though he needs to stay there for quite a while. And then Watkins, he is just my favourite. And against Forest, again, I can see him doing so well. So I think this will have to be the team. It's not looking too terrible, but I will have to take a -4 hit, and I don't like taking hits, but to bring in Haaland, I think it must be done. My game week rating has gone from 89% to 93%, which is looking good. I will bench Navas, Erdegaard, Zuma and Estepinian. I'll probably put the captaincy on Rashford. I know a lot of people are going to go Haaland, but I do really like the idea of captaining Rashford against Everton. And then I think the rest of the team looks quite strong. Hopefully, we have a clean sheet for Chelsea against Wolves. I'm really praying. Lampard needs to do some magic. I am feeling quite confident about this team. Predicted points 67. Nothing left in the bank, which is worrying. But Haaland's the biggest headache to bring in. And then following that is probably Kane. I don't see myself bringing Salah back. And I think there are rumours that he's injured anyway. So maybe it's best to avoid for now. But this is how my team is shaping up. Let me know if you think I should go ahead with these transfers. I will reiterate, it is another -4, another one. We keep on taking them. But it's all for the best. And getting rid of Tony. If Tony hauls next video, I will shed a single tear because I'll be so disappointed. But no, I am feeling good about this. I think. The more I say it, the more I persuade myself that we are feeling good. So that is my team for this upcoming game week. Do let me know in the comments what your transfer plans are and if you are also transferring out Tony for Haaland. I feel as though everyone is, which again makes me want to not do it because imagine if he hauls and no one has him. But we will see. I'm going to end this video now because I'm losing my voice. But don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and I will see you in the next video.